Today is one of those days where you have a lot of things to do, but you don't really know if you're gonna be able to pull off all the things that you need to do in time before they need to get done. The first thing that I wanted to do was to get a provisionary passport, because the passport that I got ended on June 20th. And I did apply for a new passport back in like the beginning of May, but the passport situation here in Sweden has been all over the place. So right now I'm not getting my passport before the trip. And that sucks because there was a lot of people that I wanted to meet in Canada, but we're just gonna have to push it forward, and hopefully we're gonna be able to pull it off maybe like during the fall. See that right there? That's the good old DHL plane, huh? Picking up package number 2 for the day, and I can't wait to show you what's inside this, but that's gonna be in another video. I'm not really picking up package on DHL though, I'm picking it up at FedEx, but it's just next to the building. Both are good. DHL is just a little bit superior. All right, back to the studio. How I have been waiting for this. This is a good ass tape. A Swedish fish. That's for you, Tom. This is not a YOLO box mini. This is my lost iPhone. Oh, it has found its way back. I don't know, the glasses, someone is going to say Casey, but the reason that I'm having these is because my regular glasses broke and I have, vision error. So I need to have some special glasses, and these are special. Can't believe that it's finally here. We got a kind note. Peter, I was so shocked they found your phone. So I said, you can't be serious. The puns never end. Thank you so much, Tom. I really appreciate that you could send it back. Let me tell you the entire story about this phone, because it was a wild one. So me and Tom, we were in Long Beach and we were supposed to shoot a video. So that morning we shot the video and then went back to the hotel, checked out, went to the car and headed over to Walmart because I wanted to visit a Walmart since I've never been to one. The thing was that when we were in the Walmart, I was shooting a bunch of different sequences to include into the vlog. And one of the sequences was, as per usual when it comes to me, that I put my phone down as a support for my lens to get a little bit of an angle on the lens when I was recording. Otherwise it would just lay flush with the ground. As I placed it down, I started talking to the camera, and then as I recorded the sequence, I turned over and talked to Tom, and then I talked to the camera again, and then as soon as I was done, I grabbed the camera and then talked to Tom, and then we started walking away. But the fun thing is that I still did the pat and checked my pockets, right? And I felt the phone, but it was this phone because I was making a video on the Xperia 1 Mark IV. So I thought I had my phone with me when we left Walmart. And when we got to the airport, I realized that I only had one phone. And the phone that I had with me wasn't my iPhone. So we searched literally the entire car, every single bag that we had. We called back to the hotel, and neither me or Tom had any clue where I could have put my iPhone, and the most logical option was that I dropped it when jumping in or out of the car. And since my plane was leaving in literally like 40 minutes, I just had to run in, check in and all that stuff. Luckily enough, I had printed all my stuff so that I had the boarding card and, you know, the insurance and all of that stuff with me in my bag. Everything went well. I checked in and all that, and as I was sitting on the airplane opening up my laptop, I got a text message from Tom saying, I know where you placed it, at Walmart. Boom! Mind was blown, and I realized that yes, I used it as a support for my camera when I was shooting the vlog. And since I was on the plane, I couldn't do a phone call, so I asked Tom if he could call Walmart and see if they had a phone. Unfortunately, they didn't have a phone, no one could find it, so just said, okay, just gonna block the credit cards and that's gonna be it. And as I got home, I needed to have a new phone, so I got the iPhone mini. which I'm probably going to make a video on because this is a really good phone. But during the span of a week, I didn't expect the phone to be found. I mean, like someone had to have taken it or taken the credit cards or something similar. But all of a sudden, I got a notification on my phone, like ding, find my iPhone. I open it up, I see absolutely nothing. It was like an empty notification. I scroll down through my devices and then I see Peter's iPhone, June 11th. Last seen at Walmart, USA. I left the United States on June 6th. I turned off 4G and roaming and all that stuff once I arrived to the United States, so my phone weren't able to access the internet. So I thought it's never gonna be able to be found on Find My iPhone, but somehow, with Apple magic, it must have gotten some sort of access to send me a signal so that I could ping the phone. I quickly sent a text to Tom saying like, hey, can you go down there or call them or see if they have a phone? Tom picked up the phone, called them, they said no, we still don't have it. But then Tom sent over a friend and the friend asked for the phone was there. But Walmart didn't want to give it to Tom's friend because Tom's friend wasn't me and she could not identify the phone the way that I could. So I had to call Walmart and give them all the info and all the cards that was in the back and then say that Tom's friend was going to pick up the phone. And once that plan worked out, Tom was able to get his hands on the phone.
Special delivery from the United States Postal Service. Much like the delivery of my terrible jokes, the United States Postal Service just had an excellent delivery of this right here. Oh gee, there it is. What a journey this thing has been on.
And then Tom can send the phone here, and now everything has come full circle. And that was the story of the lost iPhone. Oh wow. It feels so good to finally have my phone back. It is way bigger than I remember though. But I mean, like, that's probably because of the iPhone mini. It feels good. The most important thing was not the phone itself, because iCloud, everything else is backed up. So if you are not having a backup in the cloud as of just yet, get that, because then you're able to retrieve all the data to a different device. But getting a new driver's license here in Sweden is a pain in the ass. And this was what I wanted to have the phone back for the most. So Tom, thanks so much for all the help over in the United States. I appreciate that. And Apple, I don't know what you did, but it worked. So thank you.